Oh shit. Yo, what's up? This is Germs from Germs Boxing. Yeah, I sound a little sick because I am sick. Maybe that's why my name's Germs, you know what I mean? Um okay, today I'm gonna throw myself in the guillotine. Okay? I'm gonna throw myself in the guillotine today because I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna make you guys chop my head off. But you know what? I'm gonna do it for you. Jean Pascal versus Bernard Hopkins coming up. At first I was like, damn man, Bernard Hopkins once again picks a really tough task. And every time he picks a tough task like this, everybody goes against him. We did that with Tino Trinidad. Look what happened. We did that with Jermaine Taylor. Look what happened. It's debatable. He did that with Kelly Pavlik. He did that with Antonio Tarver. Okay? I'm going to go with the grain on this one. But at first I was like, it's gonna be like a Jermaine Taylor. You know what I'm saying? It's Bernard Hopkins is gonna have to be very obviously very tactical and very crafty. He's gonna be very crafty, and he's gonna have to be out, circling around, making Jean Pascal kind of like come towards him, kind of like a matador, like a bull. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like like a matador. You know, he's gonna have to have him circle around and try to cut off Hopkins, you know. But I'll tell you like this: Jean Pascal is not a student. No, he's not. He's a great athlete. He's not a student. He imposes his will on you. He goes, flurries, his pressure. His body might look intimidating. His speed might make people kind of freeze a little bit. But it's not hard to figure out. Catch him. He comes in with his head high, his chin up, very quickly though. There's a lot of little moments, but the thing is, you gotta catch him while he's punching. You gotta catch him inside. You gotta catch him in the middle. You can't wait till he stops throwing because you'll never have a chance to. He's pretty good at swarming the shit out of you. When he fought Shad Dawson, I thought Shad Dawson had what it took. I really expect Shad Dawson to catch him coming in. He did, don't get me wrong. Like I said in my last thing, he did catch Pascal with an uppercut that froze him stiff, and he nearly knocked him out, but that headbutt, stopped the whole thing, and unfortunately, Pascal was ahead of all his cards. But that's debatable, I don't want to argue about that. I want you guys to cut my head off of what I'm going to say next. Pascal, I consider his style athletically sloppy. I don't know if that makes sense. But to me, he's athletically sloppy because, yes, he's got some shit. Yes, he's got some firepower. Yes, he's got some speed. But no, he has no technique, really. It's just in and out, flurry the shit, try to get a big one in there, basically. That's it, Shad Dawson obviously froze. I don't know if it was the whole scenario with the Canadians. I'm not saying it's nothing. I'm not got nothing against Canadians. As a matter of fact, I love Canadians, I love their humor, whatever, but I'm not talking about that. I just really thought that he was gonna do it. He was gonna pull it, but for some reason he just froze, or jet lag, or car lag, or whatever the reason was. Dawson didn't have it in him. Okay, I did forget that Dawson does get a little discouraged when he is in big events like this. Yeah, I do remember something like that. But against Glenn Johnson, you would have figured out that it's something you might have rubbed off on him. But that wouldn't be the case anytime. Yes, baby. Yeah, okay, I'll get you right now. So anyways, Bernard Hopkins is one of the most brilliant men in the modern era, this modern day boxing. This is his school. This is his platform. And this is going to be somewhat of a Jermaine Taylor style, kind of like swarming in. Pascal using his youth, using his speed, using his swarming, using his flurries to try to try to make Bernard Hopkins be on the defensive the whole night, basically putting rounds in the bag, and probably be another fight that Bernard Hopkins is going to say, oh, I should have won. He puts himself in that position. But I think he knows that. I think Bernard Hopkins knows. He's so smart. You got to think ahead. So I'm going to try to think like Bernard Hopkins. What am I going to do? I'm already old. This motherfucker is going to try to rush me. He's going to try to blind me with his speed. And I'm going to be playing it safe. No doubt about it. And the judges are not going to like me playing it safe. They're going to like his athletically sloppy flurries. That's going to look good. Don't get me wrong. It's going to look good. So you're gonna have to think of something else. He's not gonna win a decision. You can't win a decision against Pascal. Someone who throws up to like 10 punches around, try to catch you. You know what I'm saying? I'm exaggerating about Bernard Hopkins, as opposed to Pascal, who throws like a million. I'm exaggerating as well, but he has that Juan Diaz, Paul Williams, complex. So I think Hopkins is gonna knock out Pascal. That's right. I said it. I don't care if you guys try to slaughter me. I'm already doing it for you. I think Bernard Hopkins is going to knock out Jean Pascal. I have nothing against Pascal because you guys try to, kill me with the Chad Dawson prediction. But you know what? I really thought Pascal was going to win. At first, I wanted him to win because I really didn't like Chad Dawson. You know what I'm saying? His shit. I didn't like where he was going. But as soon as the bell rang, I kind of jumped ship. I don't know why. I've never done that before. I jumped ship to Dawson's, and he ended up losing. But anyways, that's a different story. But I really think Hopkins is going to catch him. He knows that Pascal leaves himself open. He knows that he comes in very sloppy with those open doors, holes, so many holes in his defense, He's going to catch him. Hopkins is going to catch him with a right. And unlike Dawson, he's not going to rush Pascal, because that's his mistake. When you hurt somebody, and this is in the school of Hard Knock Tito Trinidad. If you hurt somebody, you don't rush them. You hurt them, you step, you feint, you make them think you're gonna rush them, so they kind of go down and try to hug you or hold you, or whatever, and they're just reaching down, grabbing air, and next thing you know, they're hurt and bending over. You know what I'm saying? So boom, do that, get them off balance, boom, boom, go back to what you first. How you first got up there. Don't try to go for the knockout. Hit him. If you hurt him and now box him a little bit right as soon as you hurt him, you're gonna get him again. You're gonna hurt him even more, and then he's gonna be even sloppier. You might even drop him. Hopkins knows this. Hopkins knows this. And how many times did Dawson hurt Pascal? Many times, and he tried to rush for it. And Pascal's gonna hold him. Who's the master holder? Bernard Hopkins. So what's he gonna be doing? Going around and trying to spin Jean Pascal. He's gonna make Pascal hit air, trying to. Pascal's gonna flurry. He's gonna catch Bernard Hopkins here and there, but it's gonna be those moments. It's gonna be those moments where he leaves the door open. And you know what? You can't leave a door open for a professor. No student should ever, no kid should ever leave the door open for the professor right there. He knows what you're gonna do next. He knows what you're gonna do next, and he's gonna catch you trying to do what he knows you're gonna do. And he's going to hurt him. He's going to hurt him bad, and he's going to drop him. He's going to get up, and you know what? Pascal is going to drain himself. He gets tired quick. Yes, he gets tired quick, but he depends on his resilience. He depends on his athleticism. You know what I'm saying? You see, Barry, that's what you get. You shouldn't mess with it. So he depends a lot on his body, and Hopkins depends on his mind. Don't get me wrong. Hopkins is a mean gym rat, and he's always on his A game with his athleticism. So that's what he has as well. So athleticism, Bernard with the brain, boom. I'm gonna give it to Bernard by knockout because he knows he can't win no decision. If it goes to decision, it goes to Pascal. Okay, but Hopkins is gonna have to knock him out, and that's what's gonna have to be. And he might even knock him out while he's behind on points, but he's gonna do it. And that's all I got to say about that fight. And I'm pretty excited. A lot of people are like, "Oh, why does this fight happening?" No, you got to see it. You got to understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to pick the most deadliest, the deadly. Well, why didn't he fight Chad Dawson? Because Chad Dawson really wasn't seasoned enough. Beating up old Tarvers and old Glenn Johnson. Didn't mean shit to Bernard Hopkins. He did that. But when Pascal beat Dawson, the way he beat him, then he was like, damn, all right, you got some worth, you got something, you got, you beat another youngster, so you got to be on your prime right now. You're a whole lot bigger. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it like that. And to me, Bernard Hopkins, he's going to do it again. He's going to wow everybody again. He's going to take another championship belt. And you know what? He's going to close the book here this time. He's going to close the book, and he's going to announce his retirement, unless he goes up to heavyweight like he wanted to, which I really doubt he can. But okay, I'm not going to say that, because Roy Jones did go up there and spank the shit out of Reyes, So anyways, Hopkins is going to knock out Pascal in round 8. That's right. Now start your little hating comments. I'll read them later, and I'll respond to you guys, okay? This is JERMZ1. I'm out.